there's allegedly the night before when this happened, he wasn't just drinking. Let me see here. So there's rumors going around, there's accusations, people alleging that he wasn't just drinking the night before, he was also cheating on Jessica Biel. I'll be back to doing my comedy show in New York, and you can get your tickets now for that. People, you know that I've been going to New York and doing a comedy show there, and it's been going very well. The venue has been asking us to come back and just pretty much gave us a regular thing now. So I'll be there on June 21st, back at the Broadway Comedy Club and back in the Red Room, 9:30 show this time. Get your tickets now. These shows have been selling out every time we do them. And you can get your tickets by going over to BroadwayComedyClub.com, or you can go to Double Toasted NY and get your tickets now. Oh, I can tell you who's not smiling right now.
No.
Oh, JT, man.
No. Is that the mugshot?
That is the mugshot.
Well, at least he groomed himself.
Oh, man, I feel bad even laughing right now. Oh, Justin Timberlake, man. Y'all know Justin Timberlake. I'm playing this video because this is old JT back in happier times, man.
Don't be so quick to walk away.
Back when he was pissing Michael Jackson off.
Right.
I'm gonna get him. He's a meanie. stole my sound. But if you haven't heard already, Justin Timberlake was just recently, as of this recording, almost about 24 hours ago, he was arrested for a DUI.
Yeah.
And and listen, we just got through talking about a movie where they were talking about celebrities. They live, you're a celebrity, everything's gonna be shown about you. I think CNN even has a video of him driving. And
oh, for real?
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna show it to you, but I gotta wait for an ad first.
Oh, okay.
Now, damn, now I know how I make y'all feel.
Yeah, I didn't read up on it, but I know that when celebrities get arrested for stuff like this,
mm-hmm.
and you might say, "Oh man, why they picking on them?" You don't understand. Like if this was in LA when this happened, they let them slide. They gotta go above and beyond to where it's like, man, I gotta take you in. Like when Mel Gibson got arrested for drunk driving. If he hadn't been swerving and on the edge of a cliff at night and hadn't cussed the cops out and said all that anti-Semitic stuff, they probably would just say like, just get home or call a cab.
Yeah. Well, everybody got it out for Justin right now. That's one of the things Martin was surprised to hear me say. Everybody got it out for Justin. Maybe the police are Britney Spears fans.
No.
What you did to Britney. Get your ass in the car. But yeah, they got him driving right here. This is my first time seeing this.
Police description of Justin Timberlake's vehicle is seen driving down a street in Sag Harbor, Long Island before the singer was arrested and told police, quote, "I had one martini and I followed my friends home."
I thought he was going to tell the police, "I want to rock your back." Eric, get your ass. I'm Justin Timberlake. Hey, Marty, you were right. He had to be pretty bad.
Yeah. Because that was one of the things where, like with OJ, it was always the cops were picking on him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, OJ had been up to shit way before that.
Mm-hmm. And
every time they were like, oh, that's the juice. Go ahead, let him go.
Yeah. Here, you look at that. You can tell his eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah.
He got
say glassy eyes.
Glassy eyes, snake eyes. Look at it. I don't know what kind of light they got on him, but he looked like a damn rattlesnake in there. Said, somebody should take that and put a forked tongue coming out of his mouth.
I bet, he says what anybody says when they get caught. It's like, I had one drink. I'm like, one drink, red eyes.
Yeah.
We can smell that from one drink.
Boy,
you think we just started doing
this today? You must be crazy. Shit, you drank so much, you like damn Antichrist right now. Like you came straight out of hell. Come on, man. Stop this. Yeah, so, and I tell you in that video, it's not me trying to actually look for something, but it looked like the SUV swerved a little bit when it was going, just to me, but but they, for the most part, it looked like he was staying in the lane, but he must have done something really bad. Like they say, he ran up
blew through a stop sign.
He blew through a stop sign.
It was like, swerve it over to the other lane.
But see, here's another thing to the story right here. So he got the DUI, and it just kind of, they just open up a closet of skeletons and bullshit, or grievances people have with him. So, when he got this, the news came out, everyone was saying, that's what you get, bitch. And karma is that bitch. That's what you had this coming. Now, this is not me saying this. I want to tell you how I feel about this a little bit, but there's allegedly the night before when this happened, he wasn't just drinking. Let me see here. So there's rumors going around, there's accusations, people alleging that he wasn't just drinking the night before, he was also cheating on Jessica Biel. Hey everyone, I'm sure you're enjoying the conversation, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but we do have to give a word out to our sponsor, which is Factor. And I need to tell you about Factor because a lot of you are like me. You're very busy all day long. You need to take some time out for yourself. You make time to exercise and take care of yourself. And then the next thing you know, after all that, you got no time to eat. So what do? After all that hard work, you go and get some old nasty fast food. You're sitting up there feeling bad about yourself. Oh, this is all going to waste right here. I can't keep eating like this. Well, my friend, that's where Factor comes in. And this is important because Factor has healthy meals that are ready in 2 minutes. No shopping, no prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. And they're very healthy meals, dietitian approved meals with the best ingredients, and you get a lot of variety. A lot of times you're thinking like, oh man, well, eating healthy, that's cool, but I'm gonna be eating the same thing over and over again. It's gonna get old, gonna get stale. That is not the case with Factor right here. With 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, you'll always have new flavors to explore. And Factor has many different meals to support your lifestyle. Choose from 6 menu preferences to help you manage calories, maximize protein intake, avoid meat, or simply just have a more well-balanced diet. And I got something here that's going to taste real good, and that is saving money. See, if you put our code in right here, factormeals.com/toasted50, and use that code toasted50, you'll get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. Now, that is delicious right there. I want to thank Factor for sponsoring this portion of the show, looking out for people like me who try to eat healthy on a time crunch. And I want to thank all of you out there for your support. As always, thank you. Now, back to the discussion. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, you're going to do some shit, man. Come on. Have yourself in order. Check yourself. I ain't saying it's right. I'm not condoning it, but I'm going to say if you're going to do some dirt, kind of clean it off before you get caught.
Man, it don't work like that.
Apparently not for him, it don't. Damn, more exercise equipment.
We haven't forgot about you, Corey.
You talk about dirt. Yeah, I was looking up some stuff. But yeah, Justin Timberlake's bitter booze battle revealed. Singer admitted to drug abuse and was accused of cheating on Jessica Biel during drunken night out before DUI arrest. So there's that, but that's just adding to the fire because people have been wanting the downfall of Justin Timberlake for a long time. And Martin kind of mentioned some of this a little while ago, and let me see here. The New York Post just came in. They just said all the shit Justin Timberlake did. Oh. So, I mean, listen, they holding things against him like in 2002. They say, yeah, that's what you get for leaving NSYNC.
Oh my God. The New York Post is trash.
Hey, you left NSYNC. That's what you get. You should have stayed your ass put.
And what about the perm? Huh?
Look at that hair. That's offensive enough right there. That's what you get. Here it is right here. Nipplegate.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, go ahead and tell people about
that whole thing was a Super Bowl, and him and Janet Jackson have their dance number worked out. At the end of the song, which is in the lyrics, he pulls off a piece of her outfit and her titty pops out, but it's got a pasty on it. And they go their separate ways, and there was a whole big scandal and controversy, and she had to apologize profusely. And when they asked him about it, he's like, oh, it was a wardrobe malfunction. Now, her saying it, they were like, nah, bitch, you damaged my kids. And when he says it, they were like, well, you didn't know.
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
And yeah, he got to just slink away like, ooh, and there was no heat on him whatsoever.
Exactly.
And him acting like him saying I didn't know that was going to happen. It's like, you watch that, it's like, that was clearly choreographed.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, what your fingers just suddenly grabbed something and yanked it and you didn't know that was going to happen?
So that's one of the things that people kind of put on the pile.
Yeah.
You know, you threw Janet under the bus, threw that titty under the bus. Then there's the whole thing, you know, the cheating allegations. And then there's Britney Spears. I mean, people have just haven't forgiven him for the breakup with Britney Spears, and especially since Britney Spears put out a memoir last year. I think it's called The Woman in Me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, not a lot of nice things said about Justin Timberlake in there. Let me see here. For a period at the turn of the millennium, Spears and Timberlake were America's it couple. As Spears writes, they were in love, but purity was a facade. There was a couple of times during our relationship when I knew Justin had cheated on me, especially because I was so infatuated and so in love. I let it go, even though the tabloids, they seemed determined to rub my face in it. And yeah, you know, there's more written in there about her relationship with him. So, you know, man, listen, Britney Spears fans are rabid. So, you know, they're ready to tear him apart on that. And so with all of this going on, man, you know, that's why I said, man, you know, he had that one incident, there's just a tsunami of bullshit coming out on him.
Open the floodgates.
Yeah. And so now people are celebrating this.
Oh.
People are celebrating.
Well, that's kind of gross.
The gays won't stop celebrating Justin Timberlake's meme, his meme-worthy downfall. So we have all these people on here talking about, yeah, this is for Janet, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, for Britney, bitch. Look at him. They said, sir, I'm going to need you to step out the vehicle and walk in a straight line. Justin Timberlake right here. Hey, listen, the memes are funny. I'm not going to lie. I'm guilty of laughing at them. But there's just something, it feels weird. It doesn't feel right to laugh at somebody who, now he might be saying this to get himself out of it like he did with Janet. Apparently he has admitted that I have drug and alcohol problems and my life is on a spiral right now. Some of this he's done to himself, yes. But I don't know, man, it doesn't feel right to sit back, no matter what, to just celebrate the downfall of somebody. I mean, if he had murdered somebody, he's a pedophile, okay, yeah, whatever. But I don't know, man, the man has problems, he's got demons. And the thing is with this is that, you know, if you're celebrating the downfall of Justin Timberlake, I don't know, man, there's other people involved that were hurt, you know? And I don't know if it's a situation to just fully celebrate. I mean, I don't mind you pointing your fingers and like, yeah, well, that's what you get. And hopefully you learn, you know, get your shit together. But to, you know, get online and just like, let's all just kind of, you know.
Yeah, I always find that gross, the whole bandwagoning. I mean, you know, the situation, you know, look, there's jokes to be made and memes to be made and they are funny. Yeah. But I have a hard time, like you, celebrating all this and really, golly, man, I have changed, man. I hear people in crisis. I feel for them now. Yeah. There's no more Schadenfreude or even laughing or enjoying awkward situations like before. But everything you were saying, this profile you're building of him with the alcohol the nights before and the drugs and cheating and drinking to the point of getting a DUI. It just sounds so much like midlife crisis. Yeah. And you know, when that hits, you do spiral, and there's, you know, it takes a lot to pull yourself out of it. If you do, some people don't. So, you know, a lot of people they torpedo their life. Something in the back of their mind wants to sabotage it and start over. Yeah, and they'll hurt a lot of people in the process of doing it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. Everything you say, I agree with you on. It's just a bit much to celebrate somebody. To look at somebody and say, all right, you had it coming. You know, that's one thing. Also, you know, his concerts are not doing very well right now. His shows
really?
Are, like and I think a lot of it has to do with that Britney Spears memoir. Ever since that came out, his sales have been lacking for his shows. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot. It's a lot. You know, I mean, and listen, I'm guilty. You know, I I came in and kind of celebrated myself. I said, you hurt me too. I saw Love Guru, man. You one of the worst parts of that shit.
I forgot he was in that.
Oh, I did not. I'm like, yeah, man. Hey, that's what you get for putting me through that shit. No. Hey, I had to do some pain. You deal with the pain now. Nah, see, I'm joking, but I don't want to sit back and watch the downfall of somebody like this. I hope he gets some help. I hope that this can be fixed with everybody in his life. Because listen, if he's just being a complete asshole and he's doing this with no regard for anybody, he's doing this recklessly with no emotions in this, he's just being selfish about it, then yeah, that's another thing. But I don't know, I cannot pretend to know what's going on in somebody's life.
Right.
And I would hope that if this is something that he's admitting to, that it's really a hard point in his life and he's turned to drugs and alcohol for it. Man, when somebody turns to alcohol and drugs, that's nothing to celebrate. It really isn't. And I mean, we'll find out if he gets worse, and that's another thing. But
I guess it's going to come down to that because, this DWI or DUI, it's is this the wake up call? Is it the rock bottom and makes you go, I got to get my shit together?
Yeah.
Or is it just part of the path that you're currently going to stay on?
Yeah, and you know what? Listen, I mean, I'm not trying to make this darker than what it already is. But I mean, if you really do have drug and alcohol problems where you're seeing your life is spiraling, if you continue down that path, usually that means death. You know what I mean? It's like you're going to overdose or drink yourself to death or something. I mean, when you say it that way, know the way you put it.
Yeah, or you just become that person like, oh man, remember how big they were? Well, they're sleeping on my couch now.
Oh, well, you know what? That'd be kind of cool if he's on my couch. I'll be bragging. Hey, Martin, guess who's on my couch, man?
Yeah, then next week, I was like, Corey, you got anything to drink? No, that asshole took it all. You got shit now.
Man, Justin man, you got to go, Justin. Shit, I'm tired of this, man. You don't clean shit. He just runs to the house all day.
You don't have to mention all the way. It's me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I know. Hey, Corey, rock your body though, huh?
Every night, man. Yeah. Well, I hope
you can't kick me out, baby. Come on. Cry me a river, huh?
Got time, but I don't mind.
All right, you can stay, but I want the rent next week, man. All right.
Baby, you know I'm good for it. I want you to run over the specs and get us another bottle.
Well, I hope he gets it, man. I hope he gets the help he needs. It's that's another thing about fame. This guy, he's not a bad actor either. He's actually a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
I mean, Love Guru aside, now the guy's a good actor. This guy that had so much, man, and it's hard when you enter that phase of your life where you're not on top anymore.
Right. You aren't on top. You barely even in the middle. But where him being the level of fame he is, he's got a lot of friends who are also yes men. You'll get friends and who'll see you up and doing too much. They'll whisper about it amongst themselves, but they ain't gonna say nothing to you.
That's very true. That is very true, man. They let you get to this point right here, and then when you do, they gone.
Oh, gone. They're over at TMZ selling the story.
All right. Yeah, man. I'm not saying this guy doesn't deserve what he's kind of getting right now. He put it out there, but at the same time, I'm not celebrating somebody's downfall like that. That feels nasty. Well, you made it to the end of the video. That must mean you really like what we do. So if you do, check out these other videos just like this one. Check out our other YouTube channels and subscribe to join our wonderful Toasty community. And as always, stay toasty.